So guys, here we go again, another attempt in Burkina Faso. This time, they try to recruit some soldiers to pay them between 8 to 9 million, which is 5 billion CFA francs, to give information on Ibrahim Traoré's whereabouts and to destabilize the country. And they refuse and they put the family in operation. But let me show you a quick the video that was I translated in English, it's in French, so we can have an understanding of what actually transpired. Take a listen. Boom. It is a case worthy of a fiction film which reveals once again how far sinister individuals and their corrupt friends are ready to go to satisfy their needs for destabilization of the country. In order to sow chaos and of darkness in interests, a few days ago, an individual made contact with soldiers and offered them a deal for destabilization actions against Burkina Faso, a very large sum of money. The soldiers immediately reported it to their superiors, and the superiors instructed them to play along. In order to assure the smooth running of this project, they convinced the individual in question to mobilize the promised sum and actually deliver take place Friday, November 8th. Several large suitcases stuffed with banknotes, totaling about 5 million CFA franc. At the time of delivery, the individual with the case realized he was under the investigation by the NAS and it was too late for the money to be returned. So while they're waiting to know more about its origin, they confiscate the funds. So there you have it. The soldiers was approached by individuals and offered 5 billion CFA franc, which is equivalent to around 8 to 9, between 8 and 9 million US dollars. So what did these soldiers do? Did they accept the money? No, they stay loyal to their country, which is lacking in the African continent. Loyalty and patriotism and love of country. So they reported it to the higher to the superiors, and the superiors formulated a plan. So the fact that they reported it to the superiors and the superiors did not um, take action shows you again the every level of his branch of government has put love and loyalty over money. So they formulated a plan and they tell the soldiers basically tell these people who approach them, okay, bring the money for us so we can see the money, then they can get information. And that's so said, so done. They brought the money. You see these suitcases, over 5 to 6 suitcases filled with money, which again, we know the amount. So the fact that they caught them, and when the person got caught, they realized, oh, shit, we got caught. They tried to backpedal, but no, it was too late. So now they have them in custody, which they're going to most likely investigate the situation to find out who sent them, from where, and who else is involved. So this is the definition of loyalty and patriotism: a loyalty to refuse money, cash, to sell out their own country. And not many people does this, especially in the African continent. 'Cause that's why we have so much countries facing heartache and and destabilization on the continent currently because of love of money, not love of country. And these soldiers, I applaud them 100% because what? And not only soldiers, the citizens are doing the same thing because citizens are now actually turning in people who approach them as well to and who act shade and look shade and doing shady things. They are now reporting these things to the army, and this is nine out of 10 times it's reported, but you have 1 and 2 times when you have a few bad apples who do take the money and try to aid foreign foreigners to basically to sell their country into chaos, into darkness. They caught one, which was the head of the gendarme. He got paid 30 million. Well, he did not get a chance to spend that 30 million because he was caught. And recently, they did an operation again where they used soldiers who was approached undercover to to disclose over 10 high up people, former ministers, and they got caught doing the same thing, trying to destabilize Burkina Faso, and they was caught around 10 of them. Their families was involved. All of them got arrested. Around 30 people that was involved got arrested, and um, it was learned that it was a cross country operation between Benin was involved, Ivory Coast was involved in this attempt on Burkina Faso sovereignty. So it's Abraham Traoré instill loyalty in his citizens. They love him so much they are staying loyal to him. No one is They love him so much, they did not even keep an election. They just say, you are the president. Literally, no election was kept. People them basically say, oh, he's our president. We don't want no elections. We don't care about Western democracy. And so said, so done. He's now president for the next 5 years. And he's been doing the job. He confiscated two gold mines recently from two Western countries who own multinational companies, and he built a gold refinery to process said gold and a waste refining factory that refines the waste that generated from these plants. Then he have the most he has one of the best equipped hospital in West Africa. Not the biggest, the best equipped, and he bought millions, not the millions, he bought billions of dollars in agricultural machineries and foods and fertilizers and seeds to dish out free. He gave land, thousands of hectares of land, free to citizens to farm and to live. He also built, opened up over 5 to 600 new, not new, but 500 schools was closed. He opened, reopened schools. He changed the language from teaching French in school to the local languages. What else? He upgraded the army massively. Um, what else? I'm trying to think of everything he have done so far. And he spent millions of dollars also on buying mobile clinics, fully equipped, better than most Western countries, to go into rural areas who people who cannot move physically to go to the capital, Ouagadougou, to the capital, but the hospital now he now have mobile clinic like the size of of the size of a tour bus. We know the size of a tour bus like that, a little bit smaller. And then anyway, he buy like a couple of those, fully equipped to go into rural areas. He bought bikes to give to his agencies. He buy cars for doctors and nurses to travel to rural areas again to help his citizens. So because of all this love he shows for his people, the people them turn on and show the same love back to him. And this is what instill patriotism, love, and loyalty to any country when the head of the country is pure-hearted, strict, rule with iron fist, but at the same time very soft and tender by make sure he aids citizens. He goes everywhere and talk to everyone. There's nowhere he does not go. He does not go into offices and all AC and expensive buildings. He goes to people where they at, like by the schools, by the people who swim in the street. He go by them in the morning, by the garbage dump. He goes by regular citizens by their homes. When a soldier lose their life, he goes to the family and speak to them. This is what Abraham Traoré represent, and people love that about him. Hence the reason why we saw this operation that catches people who are actually seeking to take him out. So and and this will not stop because he's anti-West and he's for his people. So we all know when a president of Africa is for his people, what happened to him, man. But I'm telling you, Ibrahim Traoré is very smart. He's very tactical. So there's not some president we can just go run upon because he does not go anywhere. He does not travel, and he does not wear fancy $10,000 suits, and he wear his army camouflage attire. He always have his strap on. He always have his gun on him. He always strap. He always have his bodyguards fully covered and fully and always ready. And he does not travel in no fancy cars. You know, $100,000 car like this. He travels in his military vehicles, bulletproof though, but military vehicles. And if he travel with his military plane, no private jet. So he doesn't squander money. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. What Ibn Traore has accomplished to change the mindset. When a president change the mindset of his people, that in itself is a triumph. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I don't know. Boom.